Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. This is part 3. I got to this point and I wasn't happy because the red is on the outside on both sides. And now I've got it corrected. So the turquoise goes inside, the blue goes outside, comes back in. So that's the way it should be. So if you've been following along, this is how it's going to work. And I'm going to Control D to make a duplicate of those, alternate C to rotate them. I'm not going to rotate them both again. I'm just going to use this one. So I started thinking, and what you want to do, especially when you're trying this out, group this together. I was putting the turquoise color on both ends, and that was my mistake. So if I go here and I don't put turquoise there, but I need to put now in the blank spots, those 3 blank spots, because if you look, well, it's just going to work out, I'm pretty sure. And we're going to take this a little bit further to make this video worth it. And I must have had 2 copies of that. So I'm going to move that over. I'm going to move it over where I can get to it in case I mess this up. So now I'm going to Control G, Control D, and make it blue, and alternate C to have it rotate 120 degrees, and then Control D again and just turn it red. And there you go. So you've got the blue going on the outside to the inside, the red going on the outside to the inside. Now let's try it a little bit further. Let's go back to where we just have turquoise, and let's put a little, I don't know if it even worked, and it probably won't work because we have these grouped together. So let's go to group and ungroup them. Ungroup them all. And we could group these 3 together. So we could do the same thing at the same time. And I'm going to get the interactive fill tool. And I'm going to give it just a little bit of darkness. So it's act like it's going under there. I just want a little bit. I do that a lot. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And that's good. And then these, I don't really know what to do. You know what? Let's see how it's going to look if we group all this together and then use the interactive fill tool. Put a little darkness. Okay, it didn't group them because I had these already grouped together. So I'm going to go up here and go to Object, Group, and Ungroup All, and then grab all these and go to Object and Group. Now we'll get the interactive fill tool. And you could probably see the interactive fill tool is taking over. I find that a lot. Let me just back up. The interactive, once you've got the interactive fill tool going, so let's group these together. See down here we got 6 objects, 3 and 3. And now let's get the interactive fill tool. See, I'm past where it was. And let's put a little darkness. The little bitty dashes might not look right, but we're going to find out. Matter of fact, I'm going to move this down a little bit. Now, let's Control D, alternate C, and rotate it that 120 degrees. But then, well, you know what? That'll look pretty cool just like it is. That might be a winner, but let's go ahead and keep going. So let's take this one. You get the interactive fill tool, but let's change this to a green. And see it's getting a little bit shadowing in there. And then grab this one and red should show up. There we go. That looks pretty good. See, that way, they at least look like they're going behind there. I don't really like the colors. You know what? I wonder if we make this one blue. I don't like the green. That's the kind of the neat thing about this. You can change the interactive fill tool. Now I don't like the red because of that. Let's try a light green. Maybe, maybe not. But you can see what I was trying to get at is it's going, and there's all of the ones on the outside are on the outside, and you could really go through here and turn this little one or the middle one where that other one would be behind it, but that might be a little bit far stretch. Anyway, I wish I would have taken a screen. You know what? We can. Control C to copy that, and then just back up. And we're going to back up till we get to that. So that's what you need. See, now I can paste and get that right back and have a copy. I hope this is the one. Yep. So if you'll take a screenshot of that right there, that's what you need. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.